looks like. It's just got our start screen right now.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Shoo. Oh my goodness.
Well, welcome everybody to the Box Score Sports podcast.
10
I'm your
viewers. Shout out to the 10 viewers, baby.
Contribute to the conversation if you'd like, but we are going to be talking about the Lions losing to the Dallas Cowboys 20-19. And it's not just that they lost, it's in the way they lost. And not to bury the lead, Isaac, why don't you tell us how you felt about the game in general? And I think we gotta hit on that play, obviously, that turned everything around. So I'm kind of annoyed right now, personally. Everything I'm reading as a Lions backer, as a fan, I'm kind of annoyed at everything. Yeah, Clint says terrible on YouTube.
Terrible.
Clint, you are right, man.
You are
I
absolutely
don't.
right, Clint.
Thoughts on the game?
Field goal. You kicked the field goal, Ryan.
I know. I agree. Once they got the penalty, but the thing that I don't get right now is how in the world did the refs blow that so bad? I just like, why is it always the Cowboys with the Lions?
Bro.
Why is it always the so? On Twitter, the last time the Cowboys played the Lions in like a big game was a playoff game in Dallas, where there was a penalty, it was called, and then they picked it up and they said no penalty. Here, everything I'm reading is that they called the wrong number, eligible, and then threw the flag on them. And like Dan Campbell just said that they told the refs about this play, what I'm understanding, right. I could be wrong, that they told them about this play before the game. In the pre-game, they explained it to them in a T. How do you screw up that bad if you're the officials?
That's terrible. That's terrible. Bro, I don't know how you messed that up. You see it clear as day that the guy went to check in.
Yeah.
But
like, why else would he be
70?
going there?
I don't know who number 70 is, but was it because did he go down the field too? Is that
he
what
said
they were
nothing.
saying?
No, see, he went kind of over by the ref. I think part of their game plan was they wanted to throw off the Cowboys, so he kind of went over by the ref, but he didn't say anything, and that's what he apparently. The lip readers on Twitter are saying what he said. I said nothing, and I'm saying it in a PG version. He threw an expletive in there. He's like, I said nothing. I said nothing, and I don't know. 68 was the eligible. He went over to the ref. You could see it in the picture. And like, I watched Sports Center afterwards for a second, and even Troy Aikman, who's obviously a Cowboys backer and stuff, he's like, I don't know why 68 would go to the official if he's not reporting eligible. There's no reason for him to go over there otherwise.
Bro, that's garbage. I'm sorry, you don't miss that. But either way, Detroit, you got to kick that field goal. They backed you up.
Well, it would have been
an
extra point.
Like,
it's an extra point.
Right, but you said even the 2-point conversion was that was a terrible call. The Lions won this game, but even so, you kicked the field goal.
Well,
you kicked the field
I
goal.
agree. I agree, but like the problem is I just like I agree with you, but the problem that I have with that sort of explanation, now we're giving a ref the excuse to have a way out of getting this call so wrong. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's
Clint said, here's what Clint said. He said they sent 3 linemen to the ref to confuse the Cowboys, but 70 said nothing.
Right. It was 68 that said it.
So 70 is the one that they threw the flag on?
No, they threw the flag on 68 because in what they're saying is 68 never reported eligible, but 68 did. 70 said nothing. He didn't report eligible, but they reported that 70 reported eligible.
That's garbage.
Yeah.
That's garbage.
Yeah. So, like, I agree with your overall premise. Should they have kicked the extra point when they were backed up? Yes. I agree. But it shouldn't have got to that. And the problem is the seeding that now it affects now. So think about what this does. If the Cowboys would have lost this game, they had no way of winning the NFC East. I think the Eagles win the East at that point, as long as
Right.
the Eagles win out or whatever. The
Absolutely.
Lions still have an opportunity to get the two or the number 1 or 2 seed. Now that's out. They can't get the number 1 or 2 seed.
Right.
No, I don't think so. They can't get either one. So this game, by making that call or non-call or whatever, well, it was a call, but they shouldn't have called anything, right?
Right. No. Lions
They
won that game.
they
This was a
yeah,
great.
they
This was a great game. The whole
I
game was
know.
amazing.
I know.
Oh
And
my
then
goodness.
they had
This
to
felt
ruin
like a
it.
playoff game.
I know, and they had to ruin it. I just like it's the same thing that happened in the playoffs that one time. I just don't understand. I don't understand like
That's that's
why is
garbage,
it
man.
always the Cowboys? I don't get it. Why did the Lions always get screwed over by the Cowboys? That's the
It's
thing I don't understand.
it's garbage, man. I was rooting for the Lions to win this game. I was so excited when I saw that 2-point conversion. I was like, Dan Campbell is gutsy, man. That boy got guts. But to go for it 3 times, 2 flags back to back
Yeah.
on that play, when you got backed up like that after the bogus ineligible receiver penalty, I would have thought, okay, kick the field goal. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I thought the Detroit Lions wouldn't have got another chance because the flag happened. I thought that was done. Like they would have had to kick the ball back to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
But
correct.
they had an opportunity to kick the field to tie the game. You're backed up. They pushed you back 10 yards. You kick that field goal, bro. And then thank God they got a flag again after Jared Goff threw an incomplete pass, almost a pick.
Mm-hmm. For
They gave
offsides
him
on
another
Parsons.
opportunity, and you still don't kick the field goal.
Yeah, it's the extra point. Yeah, I get it, and I agree with you, but I just so I guess Dan Campbell, which I think is kind of cool, he told the offense, we got a minute 41. We're gonna drive down the field. We're gonna score a touchdown. We're gonna win the game with a 2, or basically is what he said. He's like, we're
Right.
going for 2.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
I love the aggression
confident.
too.
Yeah.
But
So I think once they felt like they were like screwed over, you know what I'm saying? Once they felt that way, they're like, we're just gonna go for the
keep
win either
going.
way.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand it from that perspective, but if this was the playoffs,
Yeah.
woo.
Hmm. Taylor Decker just said he went over and said report to the official.
Oh man.
What do you do? What do you do with the situation? Because they can come out and say, because everybody's blasting them, even like other officials are like saying, well, why did, so I guess my question is like, what do you do as the NFL at this point? There's just nothing you can.
No, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
that's garbage. Like I said, thank God this wasn't a playoff game. If this was a playoff game, oh my goodness, this would have been a huge uproar. No pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
This would have been bad for the NFL. This would have been a bad look on the NFL. You just don't call that penalty, bro. You don't do that.
I don't get it. Like it took, and like you said, it took away from a really good game.
It did.
It was a good game.
Great game.
CD Lamb was amazing in this game.
He was.
Like,
He
could
did
not be stopped. So, for I just, just to give some flowers to the Cowboys, because like they put themselves in a position to be ahead and win this game, but like I don't know.
I feel so sorry for you, Ryan. This is a tough loss.
Yeah, and it's
But
tough.
the Lions don't go down. They can't go down any further than the 3rd seed, right? They're locked.
Yeah,
at the 3rd.
I think they're locked in the 3rd now.
But
I think
this takes away from them even trying to win the home field advantage, though, losing this game.
Correct.
So
right.
that kind of hurts.
Yeah.
But
so Jared Goff, I'm just reporting this stuff in real time. He says he when asked about it, he said
Thorpe said
Pretty
Cowboy
confused.
Nation. Thorpe.
Who said that?
Thorpe said Cowboys Nation.
Yeah, and by the way, I know the instant reaction is going to be to hate on fans, but it's not the fans' fault that the refs are incompetent. I've
Now
been
you saw
very
those Cowboy
consistent.
fans when the Lions scored that 2 point conversion, they were like, "Oh my
Yeah,
goodness!" And then when the flag
yeah.
happened, then the crowd just went nuts. Oh man, Ryan, that's tough.
Yeah, no,
That's
the
tough.
refs screwed that up, but that doesn't. I mean, like people are gonna blame the Cowboys for that, but I don't want to. I'm not that kind of fan. I'm more of like I blame the refs for terrible officiating, not teams. And that's something that the NFL needs to fix. I don't know. So this is what Jared Goff said. He said pretty confused. He was talking about the play call. What I do know and what I don't know if I'll get fined for this. Oh, well, he's basically saying he doesn't know if he get fined for this, but I do know that Decker reported. I do know that Dan Skipper did not. And I do know that they said that Dan Skipper did. So that's now, there's a number of, both offensive linemen, the quarterback, the coach, they're all saying that that's not correct. They lose home field advantage in the second round because of that call.
Yep, sure
Uh,
did.
yeah.
Megan said, "Isn't it less exciting that they won based on a huge mistake?" Thorpe said, "The refs suck butt this year. I mean, last week Parsons was held the entire game, and obviously at that."
Yeah, and Thorpe's right. Like the refs do stink, but in the part that I would agree with Thorpe about is the refs are bad, and when they're costing games, and this is especially like cost the Lions the game, and that's part of the problem, right? So,
Right.
um, it, and I don't know, as a fan, if I was on the other end of that, you'd feel, I don't know if I'd feel as good as a win, but you take the win. Like, why
Right.
wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
take
Like,
it.
what do you
You take
do?
any win you can get. I mean, the
Yeah.
Cowboys are trying to fight for that. They're still fighting for the NFC East, right? They still can win it or no?
Yeah, but see, that's the part of the problem is like they shouldn't have a chance to win it, right? They should, if they lost this game,
But
they
that's
wouldn't
what I'm
have had a
saying.
chance.
But I'm going based on what you just said as far
Yeah,
as
yeah,
being
but
a
yeah, you're
Cowboy. If you're
right.
a
Yeah,
Cowboys fan, like, hey, I'll take the win because we're still trying to win our division. The Lions got their division.
yeah.
Lions already clinched the NFC North, but as a Lions fan, you're trying to clinch home field advantage the first round too. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's tough, man. Thorpe said it's
That
Vegas. I mean, look at how the refs are giving games to a specific team.
could be Vegas. But I don't like Thorpe. I'll be honest with you. If I thought that way, I couldn't watch football. If I thought it was fixed, because then I'd be like, it's no better than the WWE.
A lot of people think the professional sports is fixed.
Fixed, yeah.
They thought they
Because
thought that Detroit Pistons and Celtics game. A lot of people were saying that was rigged too to draw on viewers. The best NBA team against the worst NBA team going into overtime. But I mean,
yeah.
bro, if sports really are rigged like that, man, that's gonna ruin a lot of things.
Well, I wouldn't watch. I couldn't watch it again. And then I guess it's the same refing crew that blew a couple calls already this year. I'm just reading this on Adam Schefter's reporting it, which is not good for them. The Chiefs game when MVS was held and they didn't throw a flag
With
and it was
things
clear pass interference.
Megan said to Thorpe, she said, with things as egregious as this, it makes you wonder though.
No, she's not wrong. She's not wrong.
That's garbage. That's you don't call that, man. I feel like there should be no flags on 2 point conversions. Like it's either they make it or they don't. That's a gutsy going for two. That's gutsy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like a ref should throw a flag on 2 point conversions. You said what?
Dan Campbell ran it by Brad, who was the head official. He ran it by Brad before the game. So again, he talked to the officiating crew before the game and told them what they were going to do in case this situation happened.
Thorpe said could be. Look at the Cowboys game last week. If Parsons or other D linemen actually got the holding calls they should have had, we would have won. But Vegas wins money with Miami winning. I didn't catch tonight, but dang, think about it.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, there's holding every play. Like, and so I don't know. You could go through any play and look at and be like, oh, there's a hold there, there's a hold here. This is like a really bad miscall. Like, this doesn't happen as often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I will say that to Thorpe's point, I get what he's saying, but like I see holding missed calls all the time. It's not like there was one today, for instance, when Dak threw that 92-yard touchdown. I saw a missed holding call, but the truth of the matter is like 55 just totally blew the sack anyway. So it's like, what are you gonna do? So like, there's holding every play. So that's that's a little harder to argue than versus like blatantly seeing a pass interference called missed, or blatantly seeing something like this that was clearly a missed call by the officials. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like there is a difference to me, but I get where Thorpe is coming from, but that's sort of how I feel about it.
I agree with that. It's just, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I was just making sure. It's kind of tweaking out a little bit.
Yeah, the YouTube channel looks a little different.
Does it?
Yeah, like we're on top instead of on the side, just to let you know.
On YouTube?
Yeah, now I'm over on the side. Okay, let's move just real quick.
I switched scenes so we could see so that we could see the stream chat.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Oh, what's good? Twitch too? Yeah, I switched the stream. So I put Ryan on the left side, I'm on the right side. Just so that we could see the chat going crazy in the stream chat.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts on the game tonight. That's what we're here for. Let's see. Anything? Let's just talk a little bit about the game.
Thanks, Megan.
Do you want to just talk? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Does it look okay on Twitter too? I just want to double check.
Yeah, I'll check that.
On my phone. Oh no. Okay, I was on my phone.
Go Pistons. I know, Clint. The Pistons won. We were going to do an instant reaction of that too, but this is like the Pistons.
Cool.
It's a bittersweet day for Detroit sports, that's for sure. Well, I don't even know. Like, I kind of wanted the Pistons to lose so Monty would get fired personally, but whatever. I mean, like, I don't know that. No, like, I'm conflicted, I should say. It's not that I necessarily wanted that, but I just also didn't want that. I don't know I'm so confused right now.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Hold the officials accountable, one person says. Yeah, I don't know.
Hold the officials accountable. Who said that?
Twitter devoted to Detroit. He's a Twitter follower I follow.
Oh, nice.
I'm just saying, like, some of the comments. Shannon Sharp said Decker didn't report, plus the wide receiver didn't line up on the ball. So he was basically saying that the refs got the call wrong.
Yeah. That's a terrible call.
Yeah. Yep, it was. It was terrible. It was not great.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
You don't call that.
Yeah. Other than the call, anything else about the game you want to hit on? CeeDee Lamb, we kind of mentioned already.
Yeah.
Laporta had a really good game. He looked good.
Yeah,
the Lions. Goff did not look good.
No.
Goff did not look good.
That was a terrible throw at the end there.
Well, he had a couple of terrible throws. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have converted on that 2-point conversion at the very, very last one right there. He just threw it like terrible. I'm like, bro, you didn't even give him a chance. If he would have,
he threw it like 2 seconds too late.
Yeah, way too late. And he didn't even hit him in the numbers either. It was like he had to like reach down to go get it. You got to hit him in the numbers right there as he's running into the goal line, because if he would have caught it right here, could have probably fell into the end zone.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just
I
terrible, man.
agree.
That was a terrible throw.
I agree. Terrible throw. What are we doing? What are we doing, Goff? He also had 2 picks. One was on a screen pass, which I don't know. That wasn't a great pass. And the other one, it was an out route to Laporta, which was behind him, which was picked, which is kind of dumb. Um, so Goff didn't have a great game either.
Yeah, no, but shouldn't have been in the situation and to begin with that penalty. It all comes down to that penalty, man.
I know. I hear you.
That's just terrible. You can't call that. But
Yeah.
Pistons
So
win, Lions lose. You would rather
yeah,
have the Detroit Pistons to go on a 29-game losing streak and a Detroit Lions win, correct, Ryan?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm with you on that.
yeah.
Ugh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Here, Warren Sharp. I gotta say this. So, Brad Allen, the officiating crew. So he had the blunder tonight, the illegal touching penalty that hurt Detroit. Obviously, the DPI no call favoring the Green Bay Packers, hurting the Kansas City Chiefs, and then he was part of the officiating crew that threw 10 penalties against Miami, but 0 against Philly in a game. That's the official that they have
That's trash.
officiating this games. I don't know. Can we do something about that? I don't think he should be officiating right now.
I don't think Roger Goodell should be the commissioner, period. We should just get rid of Roger Goodell and have a new commissioner in here.
I'm not gonna argue that at this juncture. I don't like I just
You like Roger Goodell?
No, I'm not like a fan, but I don't know if like I dislike him either. I just like it's whatever. He just watches the football grow and gets credit for it. But like in this situation, like what are you gonna do about it? You know?
Right.
So what you want to read Clint's comment? Can you
Yeah, what
see
did he
it?
say? He said, shows refs are biased too. Belichick
Yep.
and Harbaugh have done similar things in years past, and the refs listen to the pregame warning about it.
True.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
It's very
Good
true.
good call, Clint. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
crazy.
I really like this. I really like this overlay.
Yeah, guys, let us know what you think of the new overlay. Isaac worked really hard on it.
Yeah, I still got more stuff to do because I'm
Yeah.
gonna probably have to switch out the chat box. I don't really like it. It's too small.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I might have to switch that. I might have to switch a couple of other things. I'm gonna switch like the top of us right here, like people who follow or subscribe and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, we have the collab cam. This is the collab cam, guys. And then the intermission is the chat box.
Yeah.
I really like it. I agree the chat box is a little small. I think the font of the socials is slightly difficult to read. Correct. I agree with that. I got to change that. I will change that after the stream.
Yeah. But it looks really good, Isaac.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, looks amazing.
Yeah, so this is our social media stuff. This is the Be Right Back screen. With the socials, I still got to add the TikTok in there, Ryan.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add that after this. But yeah, I got the stream ending, and then got all these cool screens now, and it's animated. That's what I like.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It looks really cool. I wish I could edit like the podcast is ending instead of the stream, but it's technically still a stream. We're live.
It is. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Anything else, man, about the Lions or Cowboys?
Nah, just it's the last week. Next week is the last week, and then it's playoff time. How are you feeling heading into the playoffs?
For the Lions?
For the Lions and the Dolphins.
Well, for the Lions, it's a bummer that they have no chance at the 1 seed. But they still get one home playoff game. So I hope that they make the most out of that. And I think that they'll run into the Niners at some point and probably lose. That's my prediction.
So
The Niners
you don't
or
got Detroit going to the Super Bowl?
no. I think Detroit's good and like even their defense was kind of like they allowed a couple big plays, but and CeeDee Lamb just was wide open all day every day, but they only allowed 20 points. So um I think the defense looked a little better today, but with that being said, I don't see them beating the Niners. I think maybe NFC Championship game is possible. And I think that the Niners will beat them. But that's
Gotcha.
still pretty
I
good
still
for
got
the
Detroit.
Lions.
I still got Detroit coming out the NFC.
That's great. I hope you're right.
You know, because
Clint doesn't.
they should have won this game. Got
Yeah,
robbed, but
hands down.
if you get robbed and you have an opportunity to tie the game, you tie the game.
Yeah.
You play you live to fight another day. You know, like you live to fight another quarter. You go into overtime. You know, especially with the overtime rules nowadays, it's not like whoever wins the coin toss wins the game.
hmm
You
It's
know,
true.
so you
I
go
just
into
think they were
overtime.
just taken. To be fair, like funny, Skip Bayless said Detroit got robbed,
Skip
and
Bayless said that.
yeah, Detroit got robbed, but then he adds, "I don't care." But at least he admit that Detroit got robbed. What a good guy.
Good old Skip Bayless.
Yeah. Let's see.
But he said, "I don't care that they got robbed."
Well, yeah, it's like sort of Thorpe's attitude, like, hey, they won. So, like they're gonna take that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I can't
Like,
wait to hear what Stephen A. got to say about this.
well, that's crazy. And what's crazy too is that we'll have all of Sunday football. So
Right.
hopefully, like this doesn't drown out because what happens is like this is what happens with the news cycle of any sports is basically this happens and then a bunch of other things will happen and sometimes those things will drown out this thing and everybody forgets about this thing, you know what I'm saying? So like
Right.
I hope that Monday morning everybody's still as upset about this call as they should be
Right.
because the NFL got to fix this because it costs so much for these teams. And I'm saying like in the future they have to fix this because this cannot happen. This cannot happen. Like
I
you can't
agree.
have a call by the refs determine playoff seeding. You can't.
No.
Now the Cowboys would have had an opportunity to go downfield and kick a field goal with about 20 some seconds left. And we've seen that done before. So I don't want to say Detroit would have won for sure, but they definitely cost Detroit the chance of winning. And that's the problem I have is like you can't do that. So what is the NFL going to do to fix it? And the only way we can get the NFL to do something is if like you pressure them into doing something, but hopefully they do better than what like they did with the pass interference call that cost the Rams a chance to, or no, was it the Rams or the Saints a chance to go to the Super Bowl the other year? Do you know which one? Remember which? It was either the Saints did it to the, I think the Rams did it to the Saints. It was the year that I think the Rams went to the Super Bowl. Like they
Mm.
changed the pass interference call because of all
Yeah.
the uproar. They changed the rules, I should say, so you can challenge PI, but they did so atrocious at like fixing that problem that everybody wanted to get rid of the new rule. So they got to do something to fix this, though, because this again, it cost the Lions a chance at the number 1 seed. It cost even the Eagles to be division champions, potentially. So I don't know. You can't. This cannot be the story after a good game like that. You just can't
Right.
have that.
Thorpe said no, because then you'll lose viewers. That's the only way to get them to listen.
Right. You got to listen. Yeah. No, I agree, Thorpe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
No, I agree with that. It's just I don't know, man. You can't call that play. I'm sorry. You just don't do that. You know, that's
Yeah.
garbage. But
Yeah.
got to move on now. You know.
Yeah, that's it. Because no matter what you got to keep the pressure up, but no matter what happens, they're not going to retroactively change the outcome of the game. So hopefully the Lions can move on from this and just
Regroup for the
what
playoffs.
yeah, just regroup for the playoffs. That's what they got to do. They got to
Yep,
move on to the
they can't
next
worry
thing.
about this game and just Take it with a grain of salt. Just move on.
Yeah, correct.
Thorpe said otherwise a million mad viewers is still a million viewers.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, no, he's right. Like angry viewers are viewers too, right?
Yep.
This is drama, so drama sells.
That's right.
Yeah, the ref obviously
Bro, we
is
had 10 viewers. Not even the first minute of the stream, guys.
Yeah, it was
so
great.
many people came in like boom. That was awesome. Never had that.
So it's funny, the ref is doubling down that 70 reported.
They are.
Yeah, the ref is the one ref.
He's regretting it.
No, he's not regretting it. He said the wrong person reported. He's doubling down that they got the right call.
How if the call was on 68 when 68 clearly reported it?
But they're saying that 68 didn't, 70 reported is what they're saying.
Oh yeah, they messed.
So it's technically 68 couldn't touch the ball.
Big time.
Yeah, and this is the other thing. Like, why can't you just admit when you're wrong? Like, it's so dumb.
Garbage. It's
yeah,
garbage, man.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, man.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
No, that should be it.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. If you catch this after our stream, leave a comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts are on the game. Check out our YouTube channel. Like the video if you've been in here. Just to, help drive the, what's it called? The, I want to say revenue, but that's not the right algorithm. That's the word. That's it. Yeah. Like the video, and yeah, let us know what your thoughts are. Thanks for everybody for joining us. This is the first time we did a live stream with our new layout that Isaac worked out. So thank you all for joining us, and till next time. Isaac, anything?
Let me think. Just keep coming. Just keep coming back. We love the feedback. We want live callers. Follow the social media handles. I'm gonna show them right here. Box Score Sports YouTube, Box Score Sports on the Instagram, and Box Score Sports on the Twitter X page. Would be very much appreciated.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks guys for listening. And we'll talk to you guys later.
All right, guys.